Greetings. The first thing that I need to do is apologize for the probably crappy quality of this, and the fact that it's shaking. Right now, I am not actually at home, and yes, that's a dog you see in the reflection of the mirror behind me. Actually, sniffing my phone right now. Um, I am house sitting while family is on vacation. I've done a lot of pre recording, so hopefully the video should get up in time and you won't notice anything until, of course, I post this vlog, which is also why I didn't do a vlog last week. Sorry about that. I didn't really prepare properly on that end. I should have, but I didn't. So yes, family has gone on vacation. They're up in, I actually don't remember where they are, but I had to watch their dog, so I'm gonna be kind of, sorry, dog's just being cute. They also have a turtle, which is pretty cool. So to try and reduce some of the shakiness, I actually have my legs kind of sort of crossed, but one of the knees is sticking up really high, and I'm resting my arm on that to try and hold the camera and reduce the shakiness, but I'm sure there's probably still some shakiness going on. So a few things have happened that I'm pretty excited about, and something happened that is an absolute tragic shame this past week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. One of them is the trailer for a new trailer for the Deadpool movie got leaked. I'm not sure if they've posted the actual trailer yet. I can't remember, or if it's you can still only see it with somebody holding up a phone and recording it. But I am pretty excited about it. Deadpool's probably one of my favorite comic characters. The new trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 4 dropped. I'm not sure what I make of it. It's in a house, and that's really weird. And the text, like, what game do you think you're playing? I don't understand what that means. There's probably something hidden in the trailer, like if you brighten up the whole trailer, but I obviously haven't gone through and looked at any of that stuff yet. Ant-Man has come out, and I haven't seen it yet because I'm kind of busy house, turtle, and dog sitting, but I really want to see it, and from what I've heard, it's pretty good, so I'm excited about that. I wanted it to be good, and it seems that it is. But then, sad news. On July 11th, Satoru Iwata, the president of Nintendo, passed away from a bile duct growth. I haven't been a huge Nintendo fan in these past few years. You know, with the Wii U and their whole YouTube thing. But he was a great president for Nintendo. He actually started as a developer way down at the bottom, and even after he got into the higher ranks, the higher echelon of Nintendo, he still acted like, you know, a decent person. Earthbound, one of my favorite RPGs and favorite games of all time, he basically coded it completely by himself. It had already been started, but it was ridiculously behind schedule, and it looked like it might get canceled. And he basically started over from scratch for the programming and got it completely done, which is just fucking amazing. Pokemon Gold and Silver, which by a lot, myself kind of included, is considered one of the best generations of Pokemon. They had basically finished the game and they had done all of Johto, but they wanted to do, you know, kind of, not like a second quest, but where you go back and revisit Kanto, but they had no more room. He was able, by himself, to compress it enough where they could fit in all of Kanto, the entire original map, all the new areas, the scenario, everything that goes along with it, which is pretty amazing. And I think that Game Boy carts only had 2 megabits of total memory at the time, so that was pretty damn impressive. Another thing that he did is, for Pokemon Stadium, he basically ported the code for the battle system of Pokemon over from Game Boy to N64, and he didn't use any reference documents. He basically did it from memory and just knowing what the hell he knows and how to do it. and he did it in a weekend by himself completely. He's also responsible for Super Smash Bros. Series. He helped do the first one, and they kind of plugged the Nintendo characters into it because it originally didn't have them, and they essentially had a not completely completed game, but a near enough game to show off to Nintendo to get approval. And he did all of that on his own. He wasn't paid for any of it. Maybe after the fact. I don't know that. And of course, one thing that was really cool is when the Wii U sales didn't do as well, he halved his salary instead of letting people go or, getting meaner like a lot of bosses might. He decided to take half of the money that he was already making. And that just speaks to his character. He said one of the reasons he did that is because in order to make the Wii U a success, we have to have good games. And people who aren't enjoying their jobs will not make good games. If they're not getting paid well enough, if they're worried about being fired or let go, then it wouldn't happen. And one thing that kind of sucks is his very last public appearance. Although I think it may have been on video and not actually in front of anybody. I'm not sure if he gave a press conference about it. But basically his last public act that the public got to see as him being president of Nintendo was him apologizing for Nintendo's E3 press conference because a lot of people didn't enjoy it. This guy who was responsible for the joy of so many of us growing up, and probably a lot of people even nowadays too. The last thing that he did was apologize to us. And that just very much speaks to the kind of person he was, to how much he cared about gamers and the game industry, and of course, Nintendo itself. He will definitely be missed. And even though I may not have cared for the direction that Nintendo has taken as of late, we still lost a great, great person for the industry. Well, I kind of hate to end it on that sad note, but I can't really think of anything else to say after that. So, that's it, everybody. See you next week. Hi, Gonzo. Ah! Big dog, big dog, big dog.